So here is another fanfiction idea that was kind of a cartoon adaptation of probably one of the most epic Marvel cosmic events ever, which is Annihilation. Annihilation, for those who are unaware, Annihilation was like the first big story event in the Marvel cosmic universe that Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning created, and from there it went to like War of Kings to Realm of Kings to Thanos Rising. They basically put a lot of Marvel characters that were cosmic and were also considered to be kind of like, oh, do we really need them? No, we don't. Who gives a fuck about them? And made them into characters that were, special. They made them, like, awesome again. They proved that these characters could be still awesome. And, had it not been for Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning, we would not have the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Yeah, this comic series is the event that brought together this current lineup of the Guardians of the Galaxy with Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, all of them. So yeah. So kind of like a cartoon version of a cartoon shared universe of Annihilation. And this has been an idea I've always really had in my head, but the thing is that it's just so epic. I've got it all planned out, but it's like, how the fuck do I do this? Yeah. So the idea is, in Annihilation, in this version of Annihilation, this big cartoon shared universe, the story is that the main focus in the comic, it's Lord Dreg and Thanos. It's Annihilus and Thanos that are the big villains, but in here, it's Lord Dreg. If you guys remember Lord Dreg from the 2012 cartoon of TMNT, he was the big bug guy. So Lord Dreg in here is unleashing this kind of insectoid armada across the galaxy to kind of conquer it for himself. And instead of his ship that he uses, he's actually using something a little different. He is using the body of Unicron. He is using Unicron's body as a giant battle station that he can use to consume worlds. He's actually found Unicron's body that has been slain. It has been destroyed. It was destroyed during his battle with the Autobots. But yeah, he's repurposed it and made it into a giant planet-eating battle station with his armada of insectoids backing him up. So now he's more or less become a plague across the galaxy, and he's more or less just destroying planets and laying claim to other ones who won't submit. If you don't submit, you get your planet eaten and converted into raw materials to make new warriors and weapons for Lord Dreg. However, this isn't really Lord Dreg's whole plan. He wasn't the one who really found Unicron's body. Instead, someone else is kind of pulling the strings and using Dreg as the puppet, and that person is Galvatron. Galvatron, from, of course, Transformers, who has, with Lord Dreg's arm, because now, at this point, I would have it that Galvatron's kind of like lost a lot of the Decepticons that followed under him, and they're all just kind of like either joined with the Autobots or they've now surrendered. Galvatron is now trying to carve out his own galactic empire, but he believes that Lord Dreg's the only one with any of the resources he can use, and with his help, he can repurpose Unicron and use him to help conquer the galaxy. And when he's done with Lord Dreg, he'll take him out and take control of his insectoid empire. So yeah, Galvatron is the one behind all of this, and he's kind of manipulating Lord Dreg into this whole kind of galactic conquest. So for a lot of cosmic characters are kind of thought of this. I thought about having Lapis in here, Lapis Lazuli, after she took off and fleeing Homeworld. Homeworld's at war with Lord Dragon, trying to protect it, because Lord Dreg and Galvatron have kind of figured out that Homeworld's kind of stagnating. Homeworld at this point is stagnating. They can't really expand, and they're kind of, they can't really do a lot of deep colonization as they used to. So, yeah, Homeworld is kind of like, it used to be the big kid on the block outside of Cybertron, but now, with Homeworld and its resources dwindling, it's kind of like, hey, remember when you used to be the big kid on the block? yeah, those days are over. So, yeah, we also have Lars and the Off-Colors, who are kind of like this story's Guardians of the Galaxy, who are more or less trying to fight them. You also have other characters like Rom the Space Knight. I know he was a Marvel character, but really he's kind of more now like he used to also have a cartoon, and he was a Hasbro action figure. So I was like, yeah, he can work in here. Rom's in here. Like I said, Lapis is in this story, but she doesn't want to get into a fight because, one, she knows that, she kind of wants Homeworld to burn. There's a part of her that's like, yeah, go destroy Homeworld. Go avenge me. But yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, but what happens when they get to Earth? The one reason of why Lapis joins with the other cosmic heroes is like, what happens when they get to Earth? Steven and Peridot are gonna get fucked over, so might as well join the fight. Anyway, so that was kind of the idea. Among other other space heroes, Rodimus Prime and the other Autobots in here. Yeah, this would be post Transformers the movie in its own shared universe. Rodimus and the Autobots, who were on Cybertron. There were so many other cosmic characters I was thinking about. Even like, I wanted to have it that the most dangerous world imaginable is out there in this galaxy, and yeah, Rippin, Lady Starblaster, Larry, and everyone else is like, oh, might as well join the fight against, Lord Dreg. You also have Mona Lisa, you have the Salamandrians, Bishop, from, of course, another character from TMNT. You have, I also wanted to have Wander and Sylvia. Even Lord Hater's kind of joining the fight. He's like, wait, I'm the greatest in the galaxy. No one's gonna blow up this galaxy but me! So, that was kind of the idea, is a bunch of, just this amalgamation of heroes and villains all brought together, cosmic heroes and villains brought together to fight Lord Dreg and Galvatron and their giant planet-eating battle station. Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of like, yeah, they're gonna Death Star the shit out of the galaxy with their giant Unicron battle station. So that was kind of the working idea. You could see why it was kind of a little too big, but who knows, maybe I'll come back to this story eventually. It's really cool, and it doesn't totally follow Annihilation, it just kind of follows the basic beats of Annihilation. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of the story in a nutshell, really. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this cartoon version of Annihilation? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? And what cosmic characters would you want to see in this story? Heroes and villains alike. Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.